Welcome to Olympus Coliseum, which is probably one of my favorite worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1. When you land in Olympus Coliseum, you have basically two things you can do here. There's a chest you can get, and then there's also a blue trinity you can get if it's your first time here. So we're going to go ahead and grab the blue trinity and then grab the chest. So you got a mithril shard and a mega potion. Once you get inside the lobby, you're going to talk to Phil, and a funny little cutscene is going to play out where he tells you to basically go move this massive block that's like 5 times the size of Sora. And probably like 100 times the weight of Sora. Position yourself on one side of the little pillar, little half pillar here, block, whatever this thing is supposed to be. And just try to push it a little bit. You won't be able to. Go back and talk to Phil, and he'll basically try to push it himself with a funny little cutscene. So now that we're through all that, we want to get into the training that Phil has for us. The training consists of 2 rounds, and it consists of breaking barrels. So before I head into the preliminaries, I took off Stun Impact and Ripple Drive, which are both combo finishers that I have. Not the preliminaries, the training. This is really simple. Just position yourself in the middle of the barrels and do a full physical combo, and you'll break all the barrels in the piles. Sometimes you'll get lucky and a barrel will go flying. Well, you can actually skill it out, so you can actually use a barrel to hit another barrel, which is what I tried to do here, and I epically failed because I ended up on the side of the barrel. I just jump over and hit the last one, and even with messing up quite a bit and not being super fluid, I knocked it out pretty easily. This one, I do a lot of stuff that really messes it up. So right here, instead of hitting the barrel straight and hitting these 2, I mess up, so I gotta go up and hit them by themselves. But it's still totally fine. Like, I'm not anywhere near the time limit when this is over. Okay. Now I jump up on top and I start taking out these barrels. And again, you can try to use the first barrels and launch them into the next set to break them, but I don't even do that successfully. So, you don't have to. Right there, I got really lucky, and a random barrel flew off to the right and hit the one across. But if that didn't happen, just shoot some fire at it and it'll be destroyed in a couple of combos. Right here I use Blizzard like an idiot. I keep meaning to use fire. But that's what happens when you use fire. You use a couple, it explodes. So Phil's going to tell you that you're not a hero, so you won't be able to participate in the games. That's fine. We're just going to walk outside, and our boy Hades is going to give us the ability to play in the games. If you wanted to, you could just take the Thunder spell and move on here. But that's not what we're going to do. We're going to finish all the way through the preliminaries right when we get here. So our boy Hades is out here, and he offers us a really good deal, giving us a hero license so we can participate in the games. Once you're done with this cutscene, you can head right back inside to Phil, and you'll be able to start the preliminary rounds. Whenever you're ready to head into the preliminaries, just go ahead and take your potions and make sure you have your potions equipped. You can also put an ether on if you want to, but right now all we have is offensive magic, which isn't that great in the preliminaries because you don't have really widespread offensive magic except for thunder, and you're dealing with a lot of fire and ice enemies here. So you're going to start off by fighting 4 shadow scouts, or this round's called Shadow Scouts. You're going to fight 4 soldiers, and you're going to fight 3 of the blue blue rhapsodies. Pretty simple fight. You can use fire to take out a blue rhapsody right away, which I'm trying to do here, and you can see I'm doing a really good job of missing every single magic I shoot out. Blue Rhapsody's magic stays really low to the ground. They're basically standing on the ground when they use their ice abilities, so being constantly in the air is a really good thing against the Blue Rhapsodies. So in this round, we're just going to kind of get into the middle of it and start wailing. And this is a round where I found Thunder really useful. You can see a couple of Thunders basically took everything out. My magic's only gone here because I was trying to show off the fire in the first round and just totally biffed it. So now we're heading into the third round. This is actually going to be 5 Blue Rhapsodies and 3 Red Nocturnes. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to take out all the fire enemies first, because the fire enemies can hit you anywhere you are, whereas the blue enemies, again, are kind of lower to the ground and their fire doesn't track you, or their blizzards don't track you. So it's pretty easy. Take the reds out first and then take the blues out. Next up in the 4th seed, we're going to be dealing with 3 Rhapsodies, 3 Red Nocturnes, 2 Shadows, and 2 Soldiers. This is just kind of a tank and spank, I guess is the best way of putting it. Not really tanking. Take out the Red Nocturnes first. Just for that reason right there. That was a horrible place to do a potion, but... Okay, we're trying to take out these reds first. Now I'm going to take out the blues. The goal, anytime you're focusing on a single enemy, is to have the other enemies kind of like in your sight line somewhere. So kind of position yourself where you can see everybody on the battlefield. It's chaotic, so you're not always going to have it. And you can see sometimes I lose track of a couple enemies. I'm trying too hard to stay in the air right now because I'm trying to avoid their magic instead of just wailing on them, which would get them off the battlefield. And that's why these rounds are taking a little longer. So next up, we've got Blue Revenge. And this is just 9 of these Blue Rhapsodies. Stay jumping if you can. Use fireballs if you have your magic saved up. Or maybe even a thunder or 2 would take all these guys out right away. Okay, it didn't take them out right away, but it took a couple out. Okay, not a clean round, but I hope it shows that like even without really good tactics, you can still, you know, win some. So now you're gonna watch a cutscene with Cloud, which I generally skip cutscenes, but I just love looking at Cloud right here. Look at that boy. And he's so honorable. Oh man, that's nice. Okay, so now we're coming into the last round of the preliminaries. You're going to have 4 Blue Rhapsodies and 4 Red Nocturnes. Take out the reds first if you can, but the big guy's also really dangerous here, so just keep an eye on him. If you can get a couple hits on him here and there, you know, do what you can do. But the red dudes really should be taken out first and foremost. As long as you're keeping your eyesight on the big guy. You can see I'm not looking here at this guy at all, and in my head I was like, oh man, this is bad. And now I'm just trying to get this blue guy away from the big guy. I finally do it, able to take him out without this guy being able to hit me. And now I'm just waiting for the opportunity to get on his back. So anytime he charges up like this, he's going to do a full charge. And then you can just hit him in the belly and jump over him to get to his back. So you can tell the full charge based on the fact that he's glowing purple. If he just kind of like, if he isn't glowing purple and he's going to charge forward, it's that weird little like jump forward where he just kind of falls on his belly. Not as easy. Okay, we're going to fight Cloud here. I'm going to lose this match. The best thing you can really, you don't have to win this match. You don't get anything special for winning this match. That's why I'm not trying to win it here. I would love to win it, but I just get my butt kicked. So it's okay to lose to him. It continues the story, and you don't miss out on any items. But if you are going to fight him, generally speaking, you want to deflect his swings with a swing of your own or a block if you have it. Well, we don't have it because we didn't start with a shield. And when he's stunned, get 1 or 2 hits in, get out. Okay. So at this point, Hades is betraying Cloud and sending Cerberus out to fight us. Hercules comes out and protects us, and we run away and leave Cloud and Hercules to deal with it on their own. Okay, so you're going to end up back in the lobby. Make sure you replenish your potions, and whenever you're ready, head back out into the Colosseums. And Phil will tell you not to do it, and you're going to go anyway. And you can skip this. You don't have to do this fight right now. You can always do this fight later if you want to go to Deep Jungle, Tarzan World, and get Cure before you do this fight. So Cerberus, what is there to say about Cerberus? He's going to do this fireball move. I like to stay near his rightmost head and just kind of kite him around. I like to hit the rightmost head the most. Whenever they start doing this snapping move, the rightmost head snaps and then the leftmost head snaps. Sometimes they'll snap together. Get 1 or 2 hits in and then dodge roll out. 1 or 2, dodge roll out. See, I didn't dodge roll soon enough there. You only have offensive magic at this point, unless you've gotten Cure. So feel free to use your blizzards, your fires, whatever. I get my 1 or 2 hits in, dodge out, and whenever he does his slam move, just jump over the impact. And again, he's using his fireball, so I'm just going to kite around his side. And right there, I was just trying to show how you can deflect those back. If you have block, it's really, you can get some TP and you'll do some damage. It's called TP, right? Technical points, yeah. And you can do some damage by deflecting those back. But as you can see, I wasn't able to swing quick enough a second time to deflect more than one back. So right here, I'm getting in and I'm doing 1 to 2 hits. I did 3 at one point and it was a mistake. And then I'm getting out. Slam move again, jump up in the air whenever he slams. 2, 3 hits in, dodge rolling away. So now he's gonna blow fire or black into the ground, and all of these little things are gonna start coming up around him. Do not do what I'm doing right there. Do not try to go underneath him. So at this point, all I'm doing is kiting his fireballs and kiting his black stuff until he's done with one of them. I get a couple hits in and he goes right back to the black. And you just have to run. Just keep dodge rolling and run away. See, I try to go under him right here, I get hit. So it's a mistake to try to go under him, because you can just get caught on his feet. I try to get a hit in on the left side, but I go back to the right away. And now he's going back to chomping. So chomping, get your 1 or 2 hits in. Let him chomp again, get your 1 or 2 hits in. Dodge roll out. Dodge roll out. Get used to dodge rolling right when you hit the ground. It can save you from a lot of hits on this guy. See, and if I mess up my combo, like I didn't get a hit off there, I just try to get out. Like right there, I messed up my combo, and I stayed in. Potion, jump for the slam. Right, this fight is really slow and steady wins the race, especially on critical mode, because you can just die so easily. Again, fireballs are coming, so all I'm doing, I'm trying to just not be directly in front of him, where his fireballs will actually come at me. I do try to hit one back here, and I miss it, of course. And we're going right back to blowing the black into the ground. The darkness, I guess. I kind of get caught up there on the stadium, and I was scared I was going to get hit. Right here, his back's perfectly to the stadium chair, so I get up on his head. This is a really good position to be in to just wail on him. But after I fall off, I don't try to get back on. It's not so great that like I want to be up there. But if you can stay up there and get hits off, it'll be amazing. It's kind of the same thing with like behemoths later in the game. You get on the head, you wail on that behemoth horn, and they are donezo. So jump again for the impact. And notice I'm just getting 1 or 2 hits in here and I'm dodge rolling out. This is the part where I told myself, okay, stop acting up and just pay attention, be calm. And then, of course, immediately I'm casting Thunder when I know I should be dodge rolling already. I see his fireballs come out, so I just don't want to use my potion before I know I'm safe. So once he's done using fireballs, that's when I actually start using my potion. And we're right back to the darkness coming out of the ground. Jumping up on the stands there could possibly actually hurt me, but I decided to risk it. And here's the part where we actually get our damage in. 1 or 2 hits, dodge roll out, and as long as you're slow and steady with that methodology of just get your 2 hits in, get out, get your 2 hits in, get out, this boss is pretty simple. Later on in the game, you're going to have a lot more tools to be able to handle bosses like Cerberus. But right now, you're really limited to a couple of offensive magics and a dodge roll. If you are playing with the shield, you also have a block ability. And potentially you have something like Sonic Blade, or Ars Arcanus will come way later in the game. But if you had an ability like that you really liked, go ahead and use it. I don't like Sonic Blade that much. I know some people love it. I don't like it that much, so that's why I don't use it here. Donald gets real mad about being junior heroes. It's so funny though, because like Sora is like a child, so of course he's a junior hero. But like, what's up with Donald and Goofy? Like, they're adults, right? I think so.
Just the way that I did.
Okay, so Phil basically tells us no more games for a while, and so it's time to leave. We've got our hero license. We've got the Thunder ability. We just beat the preliminaries. When you're heading out to your gummy ship, you're going to see our boy Cloud again. Gotta love Cloud. And oh, you know what? Cloud's the guy who gives you Sonic Blade, isn't he?
You alright?
So I didn't even have Sonic Blade for that last fight.
Yeah.
But had you leveled up a bit more, you could have had an ability that used MP.
I'm looking for someone.
After that Cloud cutscene, you were going to get the ability Sonic Blade. Now it's time to leave. So the last part of this video is just going to be jumping back in the gummy ship and flying from Olympus Coliseum to Deep Jungle. I like to show the gummy ship stuff because I enjoy gummy ship stuff. And I know a lot of people don't know what an early game good gummy ship is. The reality is just build something you like, put weapons on it, but it's like, what do you actually need? At the end of the day, all you need on a gummy ship is a cockpit, engines, and weapons, right? Actually, you don't even need weapons. Cockpit and an engine, you can fly anywhere, you just have to dodge stuff. There are points where you can't get through without hitting stuff. But for my gummy ship, I use the original cockpit for right now, and I'm using a Meteor G laser, which is you use triangle and it shoots out a laser on whatever you're targeting. And then I'm using a small cannon, which shoots a basically straight line of bullets.